brand new haunt in Hickory Hills. This one's in a 6,000 square foot facility. It's their very first year. It's called Nightmares. What did you think, Laura?
Well, first of all, we got in there into the waiting area, and they had a screen with a projector showing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not the original one from the 70s, but the remake of it. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. They've got a movie playing while you're waiting. And so I thought that was pretty cool. We get into the haunt, and I was a little excited because it's a new haunt. I could see, it started out promising with, the wait area and everything. But there were some good things in it. As far as once there was like a green type wall with a person that's coming out, like you can see shadows and coming out. But the only thing I have to say, it's a huge area, which is great. I mean, that's really good. But a lot of dark hallways, a lot of like just navigating your way around dark hallways. There's not a lot. Now I know it's new, and I know they're still working on it. So of course we went. When did this one open?
This weekend.
This weekend. Okay, so it's opening weekend. So we're there. Of course, they might not be full force with their actors, and they might be adding more items. I don't know. But, I mean, for what they had some good scenes and some good things I did like. I mean, when you go into there, there's two bookcases that open, and you split up with your party, and you go two different ways, but then you're meeting up again, which I thought that was unique. That was good. And they had a big guy on stilts. That was good. During the haunt. But as far as price again for what it was, I wouldn't say it's the best value right now. Not to say that it won't be, because I'm sure, it's got a lot of potential. And the actors were good that were in there. Didn't have that many, which, like I said, it's the first weekend, so they might have been short. I understand that. They're just getting going. And so, but as far as overall, I feel it's something that has a lot of potential. I look forward to seeing what they have in the future. And but right now I'd have to give it about 2.5 chainsaws just for this year. But who knows? By the end of this season, for opening weekend, it could be better. There might be more if they add more things to it. But for right now, based on what I've seen, 2.5.
Okay, so the overall feeling that I got from Nightmares, there were some good things in it. For example, the wall, this creepy green wall it was a sort of an expandable material, but it looks like a solid wall, and a person behind it pushing through the wall. It's a very nice effect, backlit effect. The bookcases that open up when you first walk in, that was a cool effect. And there was a room with a strobe light, and this guy in the shadows who sort of walks out behind you, that kind of thing. Some nice creepiness in there. But I have to say, the overall feeling I get is that it's unfinished. If I had to pick one word to describe this haunt, it's unfinished. There are a lot of dark passageways, a lot of twisty-turny passageways. There's a lot of space in there, but it's not filled with anything. It's just dark mazes. There aren't any actors in there. There aren't any scenes in there. There aren't anything. And it's not totally dark, so it's not an annoying dark maze or anything. It's just dark corridors where you walk around and you don't get lost or anything. You just walk through the maze. I think they have a lot of space to do something with. It's just that they haven't done much with it yet. So because it's unfinished and it's their first year, I hope that they improve and they continue to improve and put more actors, more scenes, things like that. There are a lot of creative things that they could potentially do with it. Right now, I'm going to have to agree with Laura. I'm going to give it a 2.5, simply because it feels like half a haunt. So that's the reason I'm going to give it a 2.5. And additionally, I do have to mention that it is a bit pricey. It's $13 to get into the haunt, which isn't a bad price in and of itself, because the haunt is about 10 minutes long. Not too bad right there, but there's just not enough in it for that price. So 2.5 from me.